there, Fiber Junkies! Welcome back to the Color Cauldron. Today I'm just going to do a very short video to update you on what's been going on with me and where we are at in the process of transitioning our life into our next phase. If you've been following my progress on this channel, or even more specifically over on my social media channels, you will know that we are in the process of moving to Ottawa, Kansas. Yes, after 9 beautiful years in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, we are moving to the other side of the state line and out to a small town, which is a new adventure for both of us. Mr. Potion and I have neither one of us ever lived in a small town before, so we're really looking forward to a new adventure and trying something new. And we are getting very close to move date. So that's basically why I haven't added any new videos to the YouTube channel for a while, why I've been a little bit more quiet lately. I've just been super overwhelmed and stressed because this move was kind of a quick moving process. We had been talking about selling our house for a while, and then once we started looking at houses, it was just for fun. Like you do. You think, oh, I'm just gonna get an idea of what I like, what I don't like. I'm not really gonna like seriously look for a house right now. I'm just having fun, dreaming big for the future. And then before you know it, you find the perfect house and you put in an offer, and then it's accepted, and then all of a sudden you've got to get your house on the market in 3 days right before Christmas. And here we are. So we are just really excited that the process has moved so quickly, because we're really ready to just move forward with our lives into our next phase. So that means there won't be a whole lot of videos coming for a while, because we are in our last week in our old house here in KCMO. I did want to kind of share some steps of our progress though, so my hope is, we'll see if this actually works out, but my hope is to share some videos with you of the process of moving in and setting up my dye space, because our new house is going to have space for my dedicated dye studio. Finally! I'm so happy, so happy. If you've been around for a while, you know that I have been dyeing out of my kitchen, and it's a whole lot of fun. It's a very small space, and it has not been, we didn't purchase the house that we're in now with the idea of me opening a business out of our home or dyeing yarn ever, even just for fun, much less for a business. 4 years ago when I started this business, we'd already been in this house for a couple of years, and when we bought it, it perfectly met our needs at the time, and we had no way of seeing what the future held in store. It was not even on our radar that I would ever dye yarn, ever. And it all happened very fast when I started a business too. Are you sensing a theme here? I kind of do things quickly. Have you noticed that? I just sort of get an idea and I run with it. And so things happen very quickly a lot of the time. So I wanted to show you my kitchen and what I've been working with for the last 4 years, the kitchen that we're moving out of, and kind of help you get an appreciation for why I'm so excited about this new space. I also have some sneak peek photos that I'm going to show you guys of the new dye space prior to us moving in, prior to us getting anything set up. I do have one other quick sneak peek for you though, and I hesitated to even do this because I didn't want to show off too much since the shop is closed. I am not taking any yarn orders right now. If you go to my website, you'll notice that there is nothing up on the website at the moment because of our big move. But I did want to show you something that I was working on right before shutting down the shop, and something that will be coming once the dye studio is all set up. I do have a new Gothic yarn color for you. If you have watched my social media for a while, you will have noticed that I've been doing yarns inspired by historic Gothic novels, things like Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, and I've put those on hold over the holidays, and now with the move I haven't been able to do those in the new year yet, but I do have some new colors. I actually have several new colors I'm working on, but I have one that I wanted to show you a sneak peek of because I have some yarn of it, and I also have some that I am knitting so you can see how it knits up. So here's the color. Dun, 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 dun. This beauty is going to be the new Gothic novel color. This is it on the Temptress DK. So you can see it's some absolutely lovely reds and purples and wines and berries. It's such a pretty, dark, kind of moody, I don't know, it almost reminds me of like vampires and blood or something like that. No, it's not the Dracula color. I have already named it, but it is it is that very like moody, just the very gothic-y feel, you know, ghosts and blood and scary dark castles and secrets in the attic and all of those kinds of things that make the novel so fun. So here's how that looks knit up. Now this is on the Foxy sock, so this is my sock weight superwash merino and nylon fingering. And this is it. I don't have my studio lights up, so I hope you can see this because my lights are all packed away in a box right now. But hopefully the natural sunlight coming in the window will show off the color pretty well. You can see it knits up in a really nice kettle dyed kind of feel where it shifts from the different colors. There's no stripes or pooling. It's just a really nice blend shifting back and forth between all the different shades. And I am alternating 2 balls right now to go around the body. I actually started this with just one, or I started alternating in the ribbing, and then I was like, you know, I think these are close enough, you can't even really tell. So I started going with just one for a while, and I actually knit past where I am now with one, and then switched to the next ball and knit several more inches, and then I held it up, and I was knitting a lot at night in low lighting, watching Netflix and stuff, so I wasn't paying attention because it's all just like stuck in it. And then I saw it in natural light and was like, oh god, there's like a visible line where you can see where one ball stopped and the other one started. And I almost never have that happen with my yarns. I've knit with a bunch of my yarns before, and I know technically you're supposed to always alternate hand-dyed yarn of any type, but I very rarely do, and usually I can't tell at all. And so I generally don't bother with that in sweaters and stuff with my yarns. So I was not expecting that, but it was very definite, and my husband said he couldn't see it unless he looked really, really close, but I could see it, and it bothered me. So I ended up ripping all the way back to the beginning of the ribbing, and then I started again, and now I'm getting caught up, and I'm so glad I did because it has a really beautiful, even blend of colors now. But alright, that's about all I have for you today. I just wanted to give you that brief update and show you a little sneak peek of some good things coming. I have lots and lots of fun plans for the new space and for new colors, plus bringing it back in some older colors. I had a couple of new colors that came out right before I closed down the shop in January and February, and I only had very small amounts of some of the new colors. They sold really quickly, and a lot of people were bummed they missed out. So don't worry. I know, I get it. I am planning to bring back those colors afterwards. And so I will be bringing more of those back into the shop in the future. You will get another chance, but obviously I had to start closing things down so that we could get things packed. So that's where we are. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope that you are not too cold in this frigid cold snap we're having. But I hope that you are having a lot of fun despite the weather, whatever it's like in your neck of the woods. I am so excited to share this journey with you and show you guys our new space as we get into it and get settled. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some of those sneak peeks of the new dye space as it's being built as well. That's all I have for now, though. It is now time to cast off. Love you.